when I was the type of person that was, I could say, bullied. Back in the days, you didn't know what bullying was. And now that you see everything that on TV, you realize that, oh darn, you know, I was one of them. And so now, even back in the days, you know, even though you try to get yourself look nice and spiffy or for whatever reason, you feel like it's not enough. You look in the mirror so much that you're like, oh, you know, I don't deserve to look like this, or you put your own self down. You feel like you don't deserve to wear the makeup or whatnot. And now, you know, even now that I'm this age, I could say I'm 35 or whatever, and I could wear all the makeup that I want, and it still doesn't make me feel like I'm worthy of having this. It's like a costume to me. I don't feel like it's something that it makes me feel good, that I could say, oh, you know, I can go and flaunt and say, oh, you know, I could have this lipstick on right now, and then when you leave, I'll take it off. Because I'm like, oh, you know, why am I wearing this? It's not me. It doesn't look good on me. Like, I could have all the makeup in the world, and it's just gonna sit there. And so now, you know, I try to like look on YouTube, which you were my first one, and try to get some inspiration to try to make my self-esteem go a little bit higher. But it's hard. Yeah, it's hard, you know. You get compliments or whatnot, but you don't take them serious. You don't. It's just like, it's not you. It's not in your nature to take those compliments, because you've been put down so much that you don't feel like you're worthy of getting those compliments. And it's hard, you know. And I try to do it because, you know, I have my boyfriend and I have my daughter now, and I want to look good, but it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get to that point where you accept yourself and say, okay, you know, let me try to hook myself up and look pretty. And you try to identify yourself with other people, but it's not the same when you try to do it for you. Right. You know, you get that pump when you look at videos or whatever, but then when you try to do on you, it's like, you know, why am I going to waste my time? That's what I think. You know, why am I going to waste my time to look like this if, you know, nobody's going to care?
I think it depends on how you're measuring your beauty, or what you're using to measure it. So, like, for example, some women like to measure their beauty by the amount of guys who whistle at them when they're walking down the street. Yeah. That's how they measure it. Some women measure it by the number of viewers who view their videos. Some people measure it by whatever. So I don't know how you're measuring it, and you don't have to tell me how you're measuring it. But that is what could be a cause too, like to make you feel like you're not worthy. So whatever tool you're using to measure it, it's not working for you. You need to find another tool to help you measure it. Which in this case, like for me, for example, I'm just not taking a spotlight from you, but I want to let you know what I do to help me. Because sometimes I just want to give up. Yeah. I want to give up on YouTube. I want to give up on myself. Because it's mostly just me and my son all the time. Yeah. But what I tell myself is, you know, when I look at pictures of, let me turn this down a little bit. When I look at pictures of my mom from like back in the day, I'm like, oh, she was so, to me, she was so beautiful. Pretty. She was so pretty. And maybe not everybody agrees with me, but in my eyes, my mom was beautiful. Yeah. Especially when she would fix herself up, and like she would wear the clothes of the back in the day and stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's so pretty to look at, and I have so much fun. I enjoy looking at those pictures. That is the reason why I get ready, because we take so many pictures of our family. Yeah. We go to family events, you know, sometimes it's just me and him, and I take pictures of us together, and I want him to look back at our old pictures and think, well, my mom was so pretty, you know. That's the main reason. And that's one of my thing is, I don't like taking pictures.
I know, you told me that when we were,
because I was like, can I see your hair? You're like, I don't have any pictures.
You could see my phone, and there's no pictures of me. I took like a picture, like maybe 2 pictures when I was pregnant of her, and that was it. but you don't see no pictures of me on my phone.
But see, in the future, she's gonna say, "Mom, where's the pictures of you?"
And that's my thing.
Yeah.
That's right now. That's my motivation. Is I look at my pictures and I don't see no pictures of because I take pictures, but I delete them because I don't like how they come out. I just don't like my appearance. Period. I don't like it. I see so many flaws in myself that I don't feel like I can take pictures. I can say that I don't, Iris, but there's so many things. I guess it comes back from things that have happened to you, and I'm gonna cry. It just, everything just comes to you, and it's just things that you haven't told people that have happened to you, and all of that just sticks to you, and just like, you could be up in the sky and all of a sudden you're just down on the floor again. And it's just that it's just things that I haven't said, that I haven't came out to say, that I guess that's what's keeping me from being where I am right now. To bring myself out. And I just think that it's that, but it's just hard for me to put it out there. And I guess it's embarrassing in a way. You get to that point where you're embarrassed to say it, but I know that there has to come a time when I have to, you know, come out and say I'm the kind of person that I'll take it. I'll just take stuff and I'll be like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. To me, it's okay, but in reality, it's not.
Right.
And I'll just take it and take it and take it, and it just comes in. There just comes a time when it just blows up. But usually, I just swallow.
Yeah.
And I don't put it out there.
Well, I'll be honest with you, like you right now you look really pretty. I mean, I know you're not comfortable with that, but you really do. This look really suits you. And I know your husband or your boyfriend, when he comes home, he's gonna like it. And your daughter, I mean, you just see her, she lit up when she saw you like that. She was so happy to see you like that. I mean, I think you gotta do it for those reasons and not for yourself anymore.
Yeah.
Don't think about yourself, just do it for her. You know, because she likes all that girly stuff. She likes the curls and the makeup and all the purses. Oh yeah, she'll grab my lip glosses and she'll, Mom, on. She'll want me to put lip gloss on her. Because in the future, like, if you don't change that or pretend to change that about yourself, when she's 13, it's okay. When she's 13 or 12, she's going to want to come to you to bond with you about makeup, about hair, and you're going to start crying and you're going to say, oh, I don't feel worthy, and you're going to go over it again, and you're going to make her be that way. And then just enjoy. Don't compare yourself to anybody or gauge your beauty on whatever it is that you're gauging it right now. I don't know what you're using to measure your beauty, but don't use that anymore. Just use your daughter's eyes, the way she sees you. Because, I mean, just the way she looked at you right now, she was like, oh, Mommy! She was like, oh my God. In her eyes, you were beautiful. Yeah. Just the way that we look at our moms, old pictures, and we're just like, oh my gosh, my mom is so beautiful. She sees you that way. And there's nothing you can do about that. She sees you and she's like, you're so beautiful, Mom.
And then, like I said, you know, I could get ready and he could say like, oh, let's go over here, and then I'll just be like, you know what, I don't want to go.
Why?
Like times
because you don't want to get ready?
I could be ready to go, and then I'll just get discouraged, and I'll be like, you know what, I don't want to go. Can we not go? Just because I don't feel comfortable with myself.
Like to family parties or like to clubs or
no, just to go out.
Just like to Target?
Just like to go, like he'll say, okay, let's go eat, or let's go take the baby to the movies or something, and I'll be like, you know what, I don't want to go. Why? I don't want to go. I don't feel good. That would be my excuse. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
But
why?
You're missing out on life. Like you're okay. Here's something that somebody told me once. And when they first told me, like, I was like, ow, that hurts. That's mean for somebody to say. So I'm going to say it to you, but I don't want it to hurt you. I'm just trying to help you change the way you see. They told me that when you feel that way about you, it means you're selfish. And I was like, how am I being selfish? And they're like, because you're only thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about her going out to enjoy herself. You're not thinking about your boyfriend. You're not thinking about the conversations you guys can have, the moments you guys can have out there eating together. You're just focusing on yourself, on your beauty, on the way people see you. And if you stop that, if you stop being selfish in that way, you will be able to enjoy your family more. And I was like, whoa, that really blew my mind, because I was like, okay, I never saw it that way. But I guess it is kind of true. You are kind of like, it is kind of being selfish, and it hurt me when somebody said
I guess it is true, because like if I put the effort to get ready, and I hook myself up, I'll be like, oh, ew, you know, I don't want, and just the fact of like saying, okay, do I look good? It's either I look in the mirror or I don't. If I look in the mirror, I'll be like, okay, if I'm gonna look in the mirror, I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't like this, or I look ugly, or no, I don't want to go. So what I try to do now is not look in the mirror too much. I'll be like, okay, I'm ready. I'll turn off the light from the bathroom, close the door, and be like, okay, let's go. Because if we stay longer, and if I look in the mirror, we're not gonna leave.
It could also be that you're trying to be a certain style that doesn't fit with you. That could also be it too. Because, like, for example, I know a lot of girls who are like my size, like physically have same body.
Here, baby.
And they like to wear like the baggy tops. Oh, is that your papa? See? They like to wear like the baggy tops, or like the real super skinny. Yeah, like the super skinny pants and stuff, and it doesn't go with them. It doesn't go with their body. Oh, that's you. It doesn't go with their body type, and so like they get kind of depressed about it, because they're like, man, these clothes make me look fat. And it's like, oh, you know. But what they're doing is they're visualizing themselves like those super skinny girls that are like 90 pounds, and that's just the way they were born. They're just born naturally skinny. I'm not. Some of my friends are not. So when we try to wear the same clothes they do, it doesn't look right. So you have to find the makeup style and the hairstyle that fits with you. I think that's another thing too. Maybe you're just on Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff too much, and you're just seeing all the.
And you know what? I think in a way it is because I look so much at like the girls, and I try not to imitate. I try to take things, but then you look at it so much that you have it all in your head, and you're trying too hard. You try too hard to look good, that you end up looking looking horrible in your eyes. You know what I mean? You try too hard. You put too much effort into it. And then you're like, ew, you know,
I don't look anything like that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't go on me. Or I tried to do the eyeshadow, and I'm like, what the heck am I doing? Like, really? Like, that doesn't look good.
You know what it is because your eyelids are you have like the ones that go over your eyes, kind of like mine are the same way. We can't wear eyeshadow.
And that's what I've noticed. Like,
I have the same thing too. If I put eyeshadow on, it looks really silly on me.
And so I try to just do the eyeliner thing. And when I do the eyeliner thing, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know, it looks alright. Or I'll do the blush, and sometimes they're like, what the heck?
Well, I don't think you should be wearing blush because you have the cute freckles.
And that's my thing too. That I'm like, okay, if I know that the freckles look nice, but I'm like, okay, so my freckles, and then if I try to wear blush, like it like kind of like overdoes it. Cause then when I put the blush, my freckles are like. They pop out. And then I'm like, wait,
you need to wear like a light pink on your, like very, very subtle, like almost nothing. Are you wearing any blush right now?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say what you're wearing right now is perfect.
No, I'm not wearing that.
I don't think that you should wear a lot of blush right here, because your freckles are like a focal. It's not the first thing that we see when we see you, but we see it. And honestly, me personally, I think freckles are really cute. My sister has freckles, and my mom had freckles too.
My mom had.
And I think they are so adorable. But everybody that I know who has freckles hates them.
And I don't hate them, but I just don't know how to deal with them. I guess I don't know how to fix my face to make them look nice. You know what I mean? Make them.
I think you shouldn't cover them up, and I think that maybe you should watch more like Asian eye makeup. like Asian eyes, because that's what I watch.
Oh yeah?
I do for myself.
Oh, okay.
And that helps me a lot. Because I can't follow the girls who have their eyes like this.
Yeah.
Like who have like the big
Because that's what
space.
so then that's what it is, because when they apply their eyeshadow is like perfect. But like you said, you know, if it's that, because of how we have our eyelid, then
you're just following the wrong. I mean, you can still watch it if you want. I watch those girls and I'm like, oh yeah, it looks beautiful on her, but I'm never going to do that on my face because it looks ridiculous on me.
You look like a clown.
Yes. Yes. But for me, I've noticed that my face looks best when I just put a little bit of eyeliner at the top, no liquid, because liquid for some reason, like it makes this lid look like, it connects it to the top one and it makes it look too big. So if I just do a little bit of eyeliner at the end and then just put some mascara and curl my lashes, that's it. That's all I have to do. And it looks better than
topping it off with a bunch of stuff.
And because our lids are so small already that when we put too much, it stands out. Because they're so small. So I think you should follow more, like, I'm trying to think of some of the Asian makeup artists out there, but I can't think of any right now. But if I remember them, I'll email them to you. But just keep your eye makeup really, really simple, subtle, because you kind of have like that, I can't remember the actress's name, Lucy Liu kind of look to you. Has anybody ever told you that? No. You have like the Lucy Liu look. Like you can work with that. You really could. I mean, you don't look like her. But something about you, like, is you have that. You know who she is, right?
Yeah, the girl that came out in
Kill Bill.
Yeah, and the Angels.
Charlie's Angels. Like you have that.
I have her picture in my head.
Yeah, like if you could copy her style, her hair, her kind of makeup, I think you could follow her and do her looks. I think that's something that you could do with your face. Because, like, you know how you said your daughter has like a, it's okay, you know how you said your daughter has like an Asian kind of look? I think you do too, and so do I. Like, people have asked me before, are you Filipino?
And they've asked me if I was Asian. They've asked us around here.
Yeah, because we have Asian features. Yeah. Like, our face looks kind of, our eyes are kind of Asian, our cheekbones and everything is kind of, it's okay, it's fine.
Nosy.
It's okay. So, I think if you follow those types, like the Lucy Liu faces, thank you, baby. This is my
I have one too.
Valentine's Day gift.
Oh yeah,
and I keep it in my purse because I'm
just in case.
Yes. But yeah. So I think if you followed somebody like that, it would help. That was also something. I don't know what it is that you don't like about yourself.
It's just my face.
There's nothing wrong with your face.
It's just my face. I don't know. I just have this thing about my face.
There's nothing wrong with your face.
And I asked my boyfriend, I'm like, I always ask, if there was something that you could change for me, what would it be?
Nothing, because otherwise he wouldn't be with you.
And I tell him that, I'm like, you better say nothing. But it's just something that, I don't know, it's just something in me that I feel like there's something in my face that
there's nothing wrong with your face. There's nothing. And I think you're just following and admiring the wrong people. You need to follow and admire women who look more like you. Like how I said, that was the first person who comes to my head. But look those type of people up and then follow the way that they do their makeup and then their hair. And look at her hair and the way she styles it. The colors she wears, the way she does her eyes. It's okay. The way she does her eyes. And I think that will help you. Because honestly, especially if she's so cute and she looks just like you, to me, I mean, like I said, I don't know your boyfriend, but to me, she looks just like you. So how can you think that face is not super cute? You guys look just
cute. You put lipstick on. Oh my god.
And she's gonna need you to have a strong self-esteem in order to guide her.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm trying really hard, and it's like you say, you know, I try not to admire, but I try to take stuff from like the girls that I see, stuff that I think, you know, just looking at them and try to make myself feel a little bit better, but I don't know if it's making it better or worse sometimes, you know, because you know, you try to see, you know, like what people say, oh no, by watching. By little girls watching those girls on TV, you know, you never think it's gonna happen to you as a grown-up. But I guess that sometimes you put so much effort into it that you actually do fall into that category, and you don't realize it. until, you know, until afterwards, like
when it hurts you.
Yeah.
And the thing is with you, it's not only hurting you, it's hurting your family.
Yeah.
Because your family's trying to go out to have dinner, and
then you're
making it back about you.
You don't feel worthy of going out there and exposing yourself with them.
Right.
That you don't want to go.
Right, and you're missing out on a possible fun night.
Don't put it in your mouth. Yeah, mama, no more. That's it. You're gonna mess up her lipsticks. That color looks nice on you. It brings out your eyes. Little girl. Don't take it off. Leave it on. Leave it on. You look beautiful.
I better go because my son is he's home now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, go.